Hi, my name is Amu. I'm an RN works in Toronto. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the FSW program, Federal Skilled Worker Program, which is a program where internationally educated nurses can apply through this program to get the permanent residency, even though you're not physically in Canada, you're in a different country, working in a different country, you can still apply through this program to get permanent residency. But you need to make sure you have experience and you need to meet the requirements of FSW. So that's what I'm going to explain on this video. If you're interested, you can watch it. So the last video I created, I talked about the PR pathways we have in Canada for nurses. If you want to watch, you can watch it on my YouTube. So before I get into the video, I just want to put it out there that I am not a registered immigration consultant or any kind of immigration worker. I am an RN, works in Toronto. So the information I'm sharing on this video is taken from IRCC website and through the experience I have while I was applying for my permanent residency. That's what I'm sharing. So FSW stands for Federal Skilled Program. It's one of the main PR pathways under Express Entry. There's the score factor, which assesses your eligibility to apply for this program. You need to at least get 67 out of 100 to apply for this program. It's mainly for the skilled workers outside Canada, including international nurses. Even if you're in Canada and you're practicing here as a nurse, you can still apply through the FSW if you have experience at back home. So who can apply under this program? You are outside Canada or inside with the foreign experience. FSW program has a different criteria to meet. And so you have a nursing education, you have 1 year continuous paid nursing experience to meet the language requirements, and which you can check on IRCC website what's a current requirement for FSW. The main point is you do not need to have a Canadian nursing license to apply through the FSW program. For the eligibility, it's a 67-point system. The requirements comes under that is education, work experience, language ability, age, job offer, and adaptability. So what do you need for FSW? You need your ECA. Let's say you're applying as an internationally educated nurse. So you need to have your ECA. Your education need to be assessed and need to be sent to IRCC saying that it met and you have this education. Whatever educations you're claiming, IRCC needs to make sure you really have that. So I did my ECA through West. So you have different agencies do the ECA, but IRCC need to approve their evaluation. So you have to check on IRCC website. But West is one of the third party who does this ECA and send it to IRCC. For education, maximum 25 points. But then the English test, you need to have CELPIP or IELTS. And depends on the score, your points also will be different. You need to at least have 28 points. Proof of work experience. You need to prove to them that you worked in these places, and you need to have documents which is supporting that you have work experience. Let's say you have 1 year, you get 9 points. Let's say you have 2 to 3 years, you get 11 points. So it depends on your experience. Your points also varies. The maximum experience you have, you get more points. You at least need to have 15 points. And proof of funds, if you're applying on the FSW, you need to show that you have enough funds once you come to Canada to survive. If you're already in Canada and legally working, you don't need to provide the proof of funds. But if you're outside the Canada and you're applying for this, you have to provide a proof of fund. For the age, maximum 12 points. Depends on your age, the points you get might go up or down. When it comes to the age, if you're between 18 to 35, you get the maximum points. But if you go above 35, the score will drop one by one every year. Arranged employment Canada. So if you have an offer letter to work, which means you're already working, you have experience in Canada, then your points might go up. So maximum points you need to get is 10. So when it comes to the admissibility or adaptability, some people are not allowed to come to Canada. You must be admissible to Canada. There is some requirements you can check on IRCC website. So if you don't meet those criteria, you are not admissible to Canada. So they may not give you an opportunity to apply. When you apply for this program, one thing to remember is you have to choose to leave outside of Quebec, because Quebec completely has a different program. The way they choose the skilled worker is different, so they don't come to this program. So you have to choose outside of Quebec. If you do not have a job offer, or if you do not have a license to practice in Canada, also you can apply for this program. But if you have a job offer, then it changed the whole application because you get more points. So if you need to know more information about this program, please do check on IRCC website. IRCC often change the processing and the application and the requirements, so it's always better to check on the website while you're doing the applications to make sure you're doing it correctly and properly. Thank you for watching my video, and see you on the next one.